Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to do the design line overhead signage. First of all, we'll look inside the case to see how it's packed. In this box we have some curved extrusions, so I'll just put that to one side. Our owner's kit bag, which inside will have a little booklet on how it is to be installed. All the poles, all numbered, but I'll tell you on the way how it goes together. Also inside the bag we have Allen keys, in which today with this setup we'll be only using 2, maybe 3. I'll just put that to the side. The literature holder box. Making our way down to the bottom, inside these brown cardboard boxes are the posts, and right down the bottom is the bag for the feet. Okay, what we start with is attaching a foot to the post, and coming down to our owner's kit bag, we'll grab the Allen keys that we need, and for this we use the yellow one. And we'll start with the left hand side, putting the foot on the bottom, and we need to remove a couple of screws out of the base. And you'll notice that there are 3 holes in the bottom. Just locating those 2 holes, you'll see which way up the plate goes for the bottom. Doing them up. And again, just finger tight so we don't ruin the thread. Flipping it over. And you'll notice on the sides here there are 2 joiners, one here, one here. Now on the left hand side we'll have one at the back and one to the outside. So we'll have it in an area where we think our overhead signage is going to go. So we've got this one ready and we'll do the other side. Grabbing the other bottom post, undoing the screws, and coming back with the base plate. Locating the holes for the screws. Give it a bit of a wriggle, finding the thread for the screws and winding them in. Finger tight. Flipping it over. So we're on the other side, so again we've got these 2 joiners where we have one to the back and one to the outside. At this point of time, it might be a good idea if you have any accessories to attach to the pole at this height. So a literature holder, which here you'll see at the back is a little aluminium slider. So while you're here at the lower level, sliding it on and just tightening it off for now, because later on you'll be wanting to lift it up to the right height. Okay, now we go to the next step, which is the next part of the upright posts. So we grab the next section, which on the side here has a Velcro strip that the panel will adhere to, and then we go to the right hand upright. And have this section on the inside. At this point we have a couple of joiners on here. We're not going to attach those just at the moment, because you'll see later on that we're going to lift this section out, so we're just going to leave it like that. So I'll go over to the next side. Repeating the same, sliding it in, it's very snug, having this Velcro strip to the inside and leaving the post not joined by these joiners. Now we move on to the horizontal extrusions, which are in this white box, and inside you'll see 4 curved aluminium extrusions, so 2 on each side. Using our Allen key, locking it off. In the booklet you'll see that these extrusions are numbered, but actually you can use any extrusion in any position. Grabbing the next one and doing the same thing to the other side. Bringing it up, locking it off. There we go. As you can see, there's a bit of a space here, so you just want to slide or lift. So we have our extrusions this far apart, ready for the next step. At this point we grab the center little upright extrusion and we're going to join the two together. And join the other one. Here we go, we're starting to join the two halves together. Moving on to the top extrusions. Here we probably need to get a stool or a chair. And here I have a stool, one I prepared earlier. To the centre. And the other side. And moving to the centre. And tightening it up. The next step is to put the panel on, which is in your cylinder. where we'll start from the left hand side and make our way round to the other side. At this point, putting on the panel, you might be able to do it by yourself, but if you're not too confident, you might need to get a little bit of help from a colleague. Sir, could you kindly hold that panel? Attaching the panel right next to the pole and working your way around. Just keeping the panel level with the top of the curved frame. And there you have the graphic for the overhead signage. Our next step is to lift it. So I'm going to call on my helpers to give me a hand. One on either side. I'm going to lift. Making sure that, again, there's one joiner on the outside and one on the back. And grabbing the upright, same thing with the other side, with our joiners to the side and to the back. Here we go. And at this point we need to grab our Allen key to tighten our joiners off. Just locating it between the two, one on the back, and again just doing it up finger tight. Moving to the other side, lifting the joiner halfway between the upper and lower section, same with the back. And again, just finger tight. And our next step is to lift the overhead signage onto the lower posts. Lift without dropping. We're there. Now while those guys are holding it, I'll do up the two joiners on this side. Half and half again, and doing them up finger tight. Just making sure that the columns are sitting nice and sturdy. Moving to the other side and doing the joiners, same thing on this side. Again, making sure that these columns are sitting flat on each other, and the same thing with this side. Having a quick check to see that everything is secure. And there you have it, our overhead signage ready to go. And for taking down the overhead signage, it is the reverse process of putting it up. Have yourself a nice show, and we'll see you soon.